which one do you prefer, Instagram or Dailybooth? Now, of course, they're exactly the same social networking sites, of course, where you share your life taking photos. Now, of course, they're exactly the same with the iPhone compatible, and also with the internet compatible as well. For instance, it's all different basically. Anyway, I'm just going to cover up this really. The two different sites exactly the same, for instance. But I just want to cover up one thing. Now, Instagram, of course, as we all know, uses iPhone as well. You can use your iPhone compatible. But the only problem is, of course, you can't use Instagram as like Dailybooth. Now, of course, Instagram, takes a photo, you upload it, you can search to many different various social media sites, of course. But then you can't do what Dailybooth does. For instance, Dailybooth has a iPhone compatible and also a website compatible. So basically, you can go onto their site and also look at your photos, look at your friends who you are following, basically. But Instagram you cannot. That's kind of disappointing, Instagram, but I guess they're going to go a different way compared to Dailybooth. Now, of course, I think they've gone, Instagram gone that way to make it more simplistic and more easier to use, I guess. But in some ways, I'm kind of annoyed because I like to actually have what Dailybooth has, but on Instagram. Now, of course, the application on the iPhone. Now, this is where they get interesting, of course. You can get Dailybooth and Instagram free on the iPhone. I'm not really too sure about the iPad just yet. But anyway, Instagram on the iPhone, of course, is amazing. It's very simple to use. It's very informative what you can do and what have you, what you can do. So basically, you take a photo, basically point and shoot. Once you've done that, you can edit your lens, so you can make it 1977, or you can make it into so many different various things. I'll show you later in the review. But then you get that you can do more on Instagram on the phone than you can do on the actual their site. But anyway, back to the iPhone, of course. It's very simple, more elegant, and very stylish, and what have you. Enough that you can send it to various social media sites. So once you press upload, it uploads and finishes, and it's done. But yeah, that's Instagram's way. And then after that, Dailybooth, of course, it's actually the same as the Instagram on the iPhone and iPhone, same as Instagram, sorry. Dailybooth, of course, doesn't have what Instagram has. So basically, Instagram wins the iPhone, but loses the website. But Dailybooth wins the website, but Dailybooth loses the iPhone. The only reason because of it is they don't actually have that very simple, nor do they have a very very interactive sort of application, shall I say. It's more confusing in the way they it's the exact same basically. You just point and shoot basically, but there's less options you can do on there. Basically, you can't edit the photo itself, so you can't do what Instagram does. For instance, you can't change the lens. For instance, you can't change the filter, for instance, so the image looks different, shall I say. So in a way, Instagram wins the iPhone but loses the website, but then after that, Dailybooth wins the website but they lose the application. But that's my opinion. I go for Instagram, of course, but Dailybooth is not really, to be honest, very interesting for me. But anyway, of course, what is your opinion? You can say down in the comment, of course. But anyway, I'll leave it to you to see what you think. Anyway, I'll see you in my next videos and also reviews.